Hi, you all. Welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a collective reading. So let's get into it here. All right. So let's see what's going on with the collective. Okay. So we have Joker. It's all just a game to them, insecure, just having fun. So you guys could have been dealing with like a playboy, playgirl, or this could be a playboy or playgirl. Okay. Over our energy, we have escape here. This person has been maybe taking drugs or doing things to escape the reality that they're in. Okay, there's like some escapism type situation. As soon as I said to you guys, like, that's a fuck it. I'm clicking off. Okay, I feel like there's like a click off with escapism. This word here is very triggering to some of you guys here. When it comes to this person, not per se me. We have love is an emotional escape for you. Be sure you are getting involved for the right reasons. So yeah, this person has like this tendency of like coping. Okay, love with you, dealing with people, places, and things here is coping. Okay, it's a coping mechanism for what's really going on inside, which is the fact that this person doesn't really take things serious, or they're a jokester. This could be somebody who goes around making people laugh, or they think something is funny all the time, and it's not funny. Because the reality is, this is a strange energy, because I feel like this is somebody that normally, like, sometimes this is like people would be the problem. Like, people made them feel a certain way, or they treated them a certain way, but this has nothing to do with other people. This has everything to do with like how, like, they didn't take the responsibility to deal with it themselves. Like, this person would probably like eat certain food, listen to music, hang out with certain people, do certain activities here, and be like, okay, look, I'm making myself feel better. That's amazing. That's great. Oh, why didn't it work out? How come that didn't? Because they're not looking at the fact that this energy that they're tapped in, it's trauma, but also it's and it's deeply rooted, but it's not something that you could just slap a band-aid on, right? You do need antibiotics. This is also responsibilities, just like you're supposed to be cleaning your house. Did you wash your ass today? Type situation. Okay. Because they think about like being hurt. Oh, you go put alcohol, or being hurt, let me go put a band-aid on it, and that's just how this person like operates. I feel like this is also maybe like somebody's parent. They purposely didn't like, tell them about this aspect, because their parent, which I feel like is actually pretty smart, and this is like straight to the point, their parent or whoever was their caregiver told them or wanted them to go on a really deep spiritual journey to find themselves, to find who they are deep down. Okay. And if you really want something, you gotta earn it. You want me, earn me. Like Olivia said to Fitz in Scandal, right? You want me, you earn me. Okay. So this is somebody that is, I feel like, is realizing that they have to earn this energy here. And those of you who ghosted you, those of you who this person ghosted you, I feel like this is definitely somebody who's like, yeah, this is probably why it didn't work out, because I didn't earn that vibration, that frequency. And I was pointing the finger at, her or him or whatever the situation is. And I'm not supposed to be doing that. Okay. Because and they look around too, and they're like, everybody's in this deep energy or this deep thought. How come I'm not like that, right? We also look at this energy too as well, when the people are in this negative energy, or they do what they have to do, beating around the bush type shit, cheating, infidelity, stuff like that here, platonic, romantic, whatever it is here. And you guys are wondering, like, how do you get there? So you end up like stealing, you end up doing things and shit like that, and you're like, it's still not there, because it's something that's deeply rooted. You gotta really want something. Okay, you can't just cheat on somebody. Okay, like Julia Barnes, okay, from from Nashville. She was just fucking people. You know what I'm saying? Having a great time. She was emotional, but then she met Avery, and that was a different ball game. That motherfucker knew how to talk to her. He was so mesmerizing in how he was talking to her, and then she ended up getting pregnant by him. He wanted her too, was very passionate, like Olivia and Fitz from Scandals. This is how from Scandal. This is how this person is viewing you now. It's an equal amount of attraction. Okay, you're saying you want something, you want it to not be a joke, or you want to not take things, you want to not laugh at everything. You gotta earn it, honey. It's something deeply rooted in you, and just because you hear happy doesn't mean that you don't have to work 10 times harder. Okay, you gotta you gotta work at that shit. I feel like this was like come and tapping into to Noah. Okay, we work at it, and I call you an arrogant son of a bitch when you are, one sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that type of situation. Okay, we have voids here. Avoid rushing to fill voids with love. Seek inner fulfillment first. This is definitely somebody who is hidden. Is busting for this person. I'm gonna get over energy, but they're on the right path. Over energy, we have right path here. Love is a beautiful journey, and you're on the right path. So this is somebody that could be purging now, okay, or in the energy of purging. I'm gonna get a romance angel card. Let me see about something really quick. Yeah, because, I'm going to get a romance angel card. Yeah. Because, you know what? I feel like this is somebody that also wants to cry. They're very frustrated. They are... It feels like, it's giving me this energy where it's like, you see that this person's about to cry. It's kind of giving off that energy. Because I feel like this is somebody that sees all of these things. These cards is in reverse. And then they flipped up right. I don't know if you guys saw that. But we have the Queen of Gabriels here, the Ace of Ariels. And we have the Two of Michaels in reverse. This is the decision that is being made. This is somebody who made a decision. They stopped over analyzing, just like this card said here. And they made a decision. They made a decision to give themselves an opportunity for money, for resources, for time and support. Okay, this is an investment. I see that you guys made an investment for yourself here. You chose yourself because this person, you need to go on this journey. You chose money, you chose wealth, you chose people who will support you to whatever you need to go to. We have passion, charming, brilliant, and independent. Okay, you need to do by yourself here because this person, they was trying to, and this person didn't want to get married. They didn't want to settle down. They wanted to be in this Joker energy. Yeah, that's not working out anymore with the Chariot and the Ace of Gabriels and the Four Ariels. This is you on your way to marriage. Also, this person could have cut off or could have brought. I don't see that this person took an opportunity away from you here, but this person was damn near trying to take an opportunity away from you. They was trying to ride that shit far away quickly from you here. But you know what? Archangel Metatron, an angel of Virgo, came up in that bitch and was like, not right, not at all. We're going to come to this city. We're going to go to this block. We're going to go to this region. And we're going to bring this Four Gabriel's energies to you, collective. That's what the spirits did, and they're doing that right now. This is healing that's taking place for you. And I feel like this is somebody that's like, oh my God. Like, oh my God, We have the Emperor here, Divine Mask, and the Archangel Uriel, which is Pentacle energy. Wait, no, that's not Pentacles. But that reminds me of Pentacles, sorry. Because every time I get Uriel, I get like a aerial energy. Okay, have kind of like a similar ring to it. But we have stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. This Aries energy could have been talking and conversing with an Virgo energy. Okay, Archangel Metatron. Archangel Metatron or Archangel Uriel could have been working together, and I see that this is a really big push here because somebody took you on a complete different path here, and now that shit went right back to where it needed to go to when it comes to you. But I see that this is somebody that is pissing and shitting and cursing at the wind. Whoopi Goldberg could be significant here as well. I feel like this is Whoopi Goldberg seeing somebody having a change of heart, and they're like, no, don't do it, but then they're doing it here because they're like, And I see that this is somebody that didn't know or didn't notice that they took you so far off the path. And this is why they look like what they look like, or why they feel what they feel. Okay? Because they're like, I didn't know I took it too far like that. You know? One of a fucking kind. For real, this person. We have the 8 of Raphael. So this person, they are doing the work. Okay, this person is walking away from a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, this person is not being subdued or whatever the situation is here by their riches, by their money, by their opportunities. This person's like, I want the collective good. Okay, I want the collective gold. I don't want, this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio's gold. And you know who's coming with them? A dog, a cat, a companionship. Their child want to go over this. They're like, where you go, I go. Because, I was always looking at that charger like, it's something wrong with that shit. They can also be familiar with this person here. This person doesn't know that they have abilities, superpowers as well. Okay, but I honestly feel like it's a familiar with this person. They don't have abilities. I just feel like there's a spirit or like an ancestor or someone that really enjoys being around them. I'm also looking at like how like rights and eights, okay, it doesn't sound the same, but like the E changes it into a different vibration, but it has like the endings is pretty much the same. So this person could be dealing with like, words, tonics, phonics, or shit like that, words and stuff like that, ELA, ASL. They could be wanting to go in that department here. But yeah, I also was questioning myself too. I was like, how the fuck did I not get like eights will come out with right? There's something like that going on with this person. Baby Fools, we have the 8 of Raphael's here, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest here. So this person was always getting guidance to walk away from this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or to walk away from something. Okay, I feel like this person was physically somewhere and they were getting guidance to walk away from it, and that somebody was on the other side waiting for them. Okay, I do feel like a spirit is guiding this person. Like they've been trying to tell this person, come here, come here, come here. And they're like, I don't even know if you're fucking real. Okay, this person like could be tapped in, and they're like, I don't even know if you're fucking real. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And they're like, oh my god, this angel's like, this dumb bitch. Like, I'm real, okay? Like, you're the only one that can see me. This is so interesting. This is exactly what I was feeling. Because I went somewhere and I was like, yo, I feel like there's something here. Like, I was bugging, like, no, for real. It was so transparent where I was like, nah, bro. You don't feel something touching you? Like, I kid you not. And I'm looking and I'm like, bro, I'm dead ass. Like, the whole entire day, like, no, I was not feeling that shit. And I feel like it was like spirit that was like, I'm gonna make sure that your frequency, that your vibration is like on a different fucking level. I'm gonna make sure that it's so fucking obvious that your bitch ass is not imagining shit. Okay, what the fuck, bro? And then I got congratulated like plenty of times. Like, it was like I was walking with ancestors, like from lifetimes. Like, I was seeing like Avatar, and you know how Avatar, when he's in his avatar state, it looked like a fucking triangle. I would look like I was in the middle, and I had two dark spirits on the side of me, and I was like, is this a good thing or is it a bad thing? So I was trying to decipher the situation. I've never seen it went from one spirit to two of them. And then I started seeing a vision where I was like, oh, I don't think this is like, we're not in Kansas anymore. Like, literally. And then I was just like acting kind of aloof a little bit. And then I ended up doing something, because usually when I'm in that energy, that means like there's something going on in the universe, or like there's like like somebody changed their decision, like a huge, massive influencer, like changed a decision. It's like, it's like Edward, he changed his course, like, a tracker, type situation. And so I went somewhere and I got congratulated so much. And I got like a, I don't know who was speaking to me or whatever, but it was like, work with energy, not matter. And I got congratulated, and I saw like, I don't know if this was before or after, but I think this is like a cover up. So I saw two of them. I don't know if the person saw me. Like, I don't know if people saw that with me, but like, it was two spirits. And I was like, oh, I think these spirits are trying to like warn me, or like I'm like, I don't know, like it was so weird. I'm like, so I'm chosen, but then like not like some special kind of way, but like it was just like, you are the one, you know what I'm saying? I was like, but it was like, you know, that when I first felt it, it was like a blessing. Like they was trying to tell me it's okay, it's okay. Like they were like, you're doing the right thing, it's okay, we covered for you and stuff like that. It was so strange, and I was like, what are you talking about? But then I felt so much pain. Like I was like, this is hurting. Like not like that, but like I wanted to cry, you know, and I was like, what the fuck is going on, you know? And I was hearing negativity, and I kept feeling the presence, and I'm like, oh my fucking God, like, do you feel that? I'm like, oh, it's probably obviously my shirt. And I'm like, it happened again. And I was like, bro, that don't feel like, and even if it was my shirt, like that don't feel like, I felt like the whole fucking print, you know, like it was maybe my mind, I don't know, but that felt like it was very obvious for me to pick up. You know, it was very obvious for me to pick up. And then during my quest, when I was here, it was an angry spirit. Like it was an angry spirit. It was an angry vibration. Like, as if somebody passed away. And so I was like, what is this anger about? And they were talking about the afterlife. But I'm like, you know, in certain energies, people talk, and then there's certain energies where it's like the energy is not authentic, so you have to decipher. But this one felt a lot of sorrow. Okay, like Five of Cups energy, like, you know, they're saying that I was wrong, but then again, I'm not saying that I'm not wrong, but this is why I was like, who's talking? Okay, because the person who's talking, they're talking to me, and they're full with sorrow, and they're saying that I was wrong, okay, about the afterlife and about all of these things. I'm like, what are you talking about? But I was doing things to clear the energy, like bells, dark, like, you know, stuff like that. But it was so strange because I feel like, and as I was on my quest to leaving, they're showing me like these hierarchies when you pass away, or when you like these different vibrations. And they're saying that the vibration that somebody was on, this dark energy, they was in a form of hell, or they was in hell. Versus where I'm at, you know, it's still to be decided. Not for me to pass away, but it's a vibration thing, right? It's like you need to learn from the others, okay? And you do walk with people who are guiding you, who are protecting you and blessing you. But I was like, why are these dark spirits? And it made me think about, like, on my quest for, like, you know, when you have spiritual abilities, you know, everything is not what it seems. Like, that is correct here, but it's to a certain extent. There's always like a catch you got to think about. Okay, because sometimes it's imaginative, but then sometimes, like, there's always a catch, like, you know, there's a consequence, right? Just like, you know, every action is a reaction, and that's what it is when you have abilities as well. But yeah, this person, they're leaving this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. As I'm channeling, we have the High Priestess here. Okay, so this was like a High Priestess energy here with the Eight of Raphaels here. Their intuition, this is a guide, an angel that's telling them, hey, come over here. Leave this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could be something about a Pisces as well. Powerful psychic insights, reflection and mediation, a meditation that provides valuable information, and be at peace here. I'm also hearing for people, those of you who are in my energy, they're saying to be quiet, okay? Because it's not about peace, it's about being quiet, okay? And then we have the Magician here, okay? We have, you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear, okay? Successful beginnings, okay? So something's manifesting for you and this person. Okay, something's manifesting for this person here. I feel like this is also about you needed to be quiet so this person can rightfully go down this path here and leave. Okay, this person needs to leave. So when this person is on the other side, then you guys can communicate with this person. Someone hasn't crossed over as well. There needs to be like a crossover. Okay, this person, so I see that this person is on their way to you energetically and or physically. They're on their way to you here, and you need to be quiet. Okay, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel like this king of this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, this Pisces, okay, whoever that this person is dealing with here is gonna let this person walk away like that. There's always a catch. We have that Eight of Cups here, confirmation. It's still the same message. This is the same frequency. I feel like this is spirit saying this is a continuation from this deck. Maybe you don't like when people be switching cards or switching decks here. I know for me, as the stuff that I do, I watch readings too as well, and I don't be liking when they be switching the decks as well. Sometimes it gives me like, it makes me feel like, oh my god, like anxiety, like change. You know, what if? But the Eight of Cups came out to tell you that this is the same frequency that we are on. Okay, we have the Four of Wands here. So this is definitely somebody that's walking away from things that doesn't serve them when it comes to the Four of Wands energy. Okay, celebratory energy. The way how this person marries, the look for women, look for fun, passion, they're not doing that anymore. I'm also getting like, this is your confirmation. Ace of Swords, I feel. Yeah, this is your confirmation. As soon as before this card came out, this is your confirmation. This is a confirmation that a Pisces, or whoever this person was dealing with, this person was bringing them down the wrong path. Like this person was telling this person, oh yeah, have fun this way, it's okay. Like they were giving them like mega times approval of certain things here. Ace of Swords is the truth here. This is the clarity. This is the truth. This is the right thing to do. This is the right thing for this person to do. Some of you guys could be married or in a relationship here. They're not doing this anymore. We have the Three of Wands here. So this person is going to... So some of you guys, you could be wanting to be with somebody who's married or who's in a relationship here. They're just going to stay with this person. Okay, they're going to stay with this person. Those of you who like know that this person's not in a relationship here and they need to move away from somebody, they're going to leave the household or leave something the way it is, but move on, because they're no longer emotionally, their soul, their spirit, okay, their vibration, their mind is not on the same frequency as this. Okay, so they're leaving physically as well eventually. So I would just say maybe not yet, but they are leaving. It's going to be different for all of you guys, but at the end of the day, they are leaving. Slower there's a little bit, manifestations are a little bit slower than for some of you guys here. Okay, this could be also something about the light flickering too as well, because I saw like a flashing light. And flashing lights too, for me, when the light is flickering, is not a good sign. Okay, it's like this, it's like the spirit realm is trying to communicate with you, but they can't. So there's like that bridge is broken. Okay, and that's not a good sign. Okay, if it's in front of your door or anything like that, just become more spiritual, protect yourself. And this can also be like Constantine, because I'm getting a vision of Constantine. Constantine, you want to make sure what he was doing, he made sure he has certain things in his household. So you have to prepare for the devil or the demons. You know, you gotta warrior up. Okay, make sure you have your salt, make sure you have your holy water, make sure you have all these things, make sure you have intentful things to prepare you for the battle of the dark. Okay, sometimes it's music, it's whatever. Honestly, it's pretty transparent when it comes to the realm here, but the more you are on this quest here, people don't believe in this shit, but I do. I made sure that I was very practical, but also learning to be spiritual, to understand. Okay, because everything's vibration and frequency, and we don't want to fucking understand. And I don't know if it's just you, I don't know if it's just me, but when I look at dark matter and dark energy, something's pretty strange. Like when they use the different infrareds, and it looks a little weird to me. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna like practice. I'm gonna like learn a little bit, because the fact that everybody's just like, you know, and we are in this gravitational pull here, like. We act like our zodiac signs. There are tons of people too, like, who looks up their zodiac signs or who don't know about anything about astrology or zodiac sign. They're like, yo, I act just like this, or it's gravitational pull. You know, you're in the moon cycles controls us. You know, the moon cycles, we be in Capricorn energy. It's a full moon today too as well. we be in Capricorn energy, and Capricorn rules hair. You know what I'm saying? You all of a sudden concerned about your hair. Everybody's concerned about their hair, or if they're in a different concernment, okay, when it comes to a different body part here, but it's in conjunctions to the hair. Like, it's like, damn, why I can't stop thinking about my damn hair? You know what I'm saying? It's a very powerful energy, and honestly, the 9 to 5 job is great, but then it's like, boy, we gonna have to focus on something else. The 9 to 5 job is gravitational, is everything up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's true that everything you, yeah, Wheel of Fortune, that's good karma, moving the energy. Everything you think here, everything you know is on point. Like, it is true. You know, you do need to work, though. You do need to work. You do need to do these things here, but not for what they're saying, okay? Because you are a slave to the system if you continue to work a 9 to 5 job. Find a good ass job, but don't stop looking for a job. I promise you, okay? It's information. It also teaches you a lot. Don't go for a job just for a bullshit job. You don't like a job? Oh, fucking well. Don't burn your bridges in case you have to go back and study at that school. Okay, ... Again, but look for a good job. Okay. The will of yes. So if you have flashing lights and shit like that, or you go somewhere where it's pretty dark, you're gonna have to spiritual up. You're gonna have to, like, sleep with certain things, anoint yourself and stuff like that. Make sure you have good intentions. I know you guys. I know you all. I've been on this journey too, where it's like, I didn't believe. I felt like, praying or getting on my knees. Not like that. Let's be mature right now, because like. On this channel, I do talk about that, but it's like, I know praying and all this extra stuff here, the stuff you see in the corner of your eyes, you need to make sure you don't have to believe, but take it one day at a time. Okay, and you'll start seeing the world differently, like Nikola Tesla. When you learn about vibration and frequency, you will see things differently. You will feel things differently. You be looking at them homeless people like they fucking crazy, but they're not crazy. Some of them, okay, because they're on a different vibration, and there are a lot more free. They're free thinkers. They're imaginative than an average Joe. Okay, they don't have something controlling them or gravitational pull forcing them to be a certain way, pulling certain vibrations and frequencies that we don't know. Like the Big Bang here, it's like the system is trying to create their own little situation, another Big Bang here, which is okay, but it's more information. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Okay, to a certain extent. That's why I said find a good job. Okay, but don't stop looking for a job, because that's like, you're killing yourself. I'm not gonna lie, but listen, you have flashing lights or anything, and I'm not saying anytime you see negativity, okay, because them shadows that I was walking with, okay, it could be also bisexual shadows, okay, where it can go light or dark. It could go friend or foe, okay, because that's how I felt about the energy too as well. But when I first felt the present, it was a dark energy, but it was like density. Like, I am here because I'm on a frequency where I am density, and I am the only one, and this is the only way how to contact you. It's like density becomes dark energy, like dark matter, dark energy. You understand what I'm saying? So, but I didn't necessarily felt it was bad. And also I can say the signs that I was tapping into was, it could have been a trick, okay? Because sometimes the matter, it does trick you. We do live in a system where, again, it's a trick, or not everything is what it seems. Okay, I feel like I'm a guide for this person as well when they listen to this. It is very important. This is a basic, this is 101 witchery, like stuff. Okay, if you don't have any money to go buy things, I didn't go on this road here, but I made sure I was like, I at least like put like $30 aside. I made sure I even, I would go as far as I did fuck with the people that was like half-ass spiritual. Okay, I didn't do it intentfully. I didn't know until I was on the course, and I was like, oh, you one of those motherfuckers that say you believe in God, but you swear. It's not even about swearing. Let's just say you have bad intentions and you doing all types of shit every fucking where. I don't fuck with them people like that, because that you selling your soul, like you disrespecting God. You disrespecting the force. Okay, nobody got time for motherfuckers. As I'm channeling too, I see dark energy. I'm getting a vision of dark energy, like it's here. Okay, they hear me, and I feel like that was dark energy trying to tell me like that was me. But I also am trying to see like, is that somebody else talking? Okay. I'm on my quest. I told you guys, if you guys listen to that reading where it was like no distractions here, I don't know if you guys are channeling, but I do channel and you guys do see what I see. Okay. Y'all do see that dark energy, dark matter, dark energy, excuse me, dark energy, dark energy. You guys do see dark energy. What is it called? What else is this? I'm like having a brain fart. I just feel like it's dark energy. Y'all see dark energy. What's the other one called? Dark energy and dark what? Let me see. Dark energy and dark matter. Energy and dark. Yeah, so dark energy. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of dark energy, not dark matter. So dark energy, it makes up 68% of the universe, and dark matter is 27%. Okay, and visible matter is 5%. So I feel like whatever came to me was dark energy. It was really strange. Yeah, it's really interesting here, but it's a really strange energy. 68 could be significant as well. I just realized too, these numbers could be significant here. We have 8, we have 4, 1, 3, and then we also have 4, 2 as well. So 48 could be important here. 48 could be important here, not 3. And then we have 101. Let me look up 48 for you guys. For you all. Or 884 could be significant. Understand that this is a roughness of the percentage here. So let me see, 884 angel number. Excuse me. So I'm gonna go to a different site because I was just thinking about all 3 of those, and I'm gonna go to this one. Well, this one's like 888. Okay, so the sequence for 884 is 8844. Okay, so I'll just end up reading that. Okay, so I feel like the spirits, the force doesn't want me to read that though. Let me, hold on. Okay, I got it. So, okay, so numerology meeting, because you know what, is I typed in 8,844. I didn't know I typed that in. So, I don't even know. And then they told me to go look at, like, the forces told me, oh, type in 84. And I was like, wait, I didn't type in 8,844. I typed in, I was like, yeah, I typed in 884. Okay, so, thank you. Okay, so we have, in numerology, the number 8 represents abundance, success, and material wealth. When the number 8 appears twice, it is, as it does in angel number 884, its powers is amplified. This number is a sign of financial abundance and prosperity that will be attracted into your life through hard work and dedication. The number 4 in this angel number represents stability, organization, and practicality. Okay, it's a reminder to stay focused on your goals and work hard to achieve them. This number also emphasizes the importance of building strong foundations in your personal and professional life. Okay. If you keep seeing angel number 884, it's likely that the universe is trying to communicate with you. This number is a sign that you are on the right path. Okay, this is another confirmation here with right path here. Okay, as the card. It's likely that the universe is trying to communicate with you. The number is a sign that you are on the right path towards achieving financial abundance and stability. It's important to stay focused, and dedicate to your goals. Okay. It says yes. Angel number 884. Okay. Well, this is annoying. Has all these ads. 800 and number 84 here can be considered a manifestation number. This means that if you focus your thoughts and energy towards this is a lot of ads. No, it's just not okay. So this another I'm being blocked. This means that if you are grounded as where's the yes? Okay, this means that if you focus your thoughts and energy towards your goals and work hard towards achieving them, using your thoughts and energy towards your goals and work hard to achieve them, you can manifest the abundance and success that this number represents. Now, the spiritual meaning of ancient. Okay, so this is about prosperity. Let's talk about relationships here. When it comes to love and relationship, angel number 884 represents stability and financial security. This number is a sign that you will be able to attract a partner who is stable and grounded and who shares your goals and values. Okay. So, okay. So this is somebody that's coming towards you stable. Okay, when it comes to money, career. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, I am seeing that karma is no longer stuck when it comes to you and this person or you and this energy. Nine of Pentacles is here. Independence here. Money. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, Four of Cups is here. We also have the Page of Swords in reverse here. So this is somebody that is not like paying attention really to the fact that like something's old energy. Something's old. Something's not, it's not necessary. Temperance is here. We also have the angel coming out with the Ten of Cups here. Okay. So the universe is trying to tell this person, because your person knows that this is important here. They're like, I'm not really into all this here, but they see the makeup of some situation, but spirit is trying to tell them like, understand like why this one specifically is so different. Okay, compared to everybody else, or compared to everyone's situation. Okay, and the moral of the story when it comes to this person dealing with this situation and or this person is the fact that this is somebody that is bribing them. They're bribing them, they're tempting them, and they're doing it. They're very desperate. Okay, they're very desperate to do this with them because they know that they are the chosen ones to go down this path with you. Okay, it's time. It is time. Okay, if this person was to hear other people's story or hear other people go through situations that was exactly like this or very similar here, they'd be like, so this person put a little extra sauce, a little extra flavor in mine. Okay. I'm also getting like somebody did put extra sauce in somebody's sauce. Okay, like somebody, I feel like this is somebody that was helped this person commit a crime. Okay, they did something to someone. They was like, I helped you out. Okay, and this person's like, so you were lying, you were helping me out, you was like, somebody could be from Australia, because I feel like a mate, because I'm hearing a mate, you was helping me out, you was doing it. Yes, I did. This person may come out their face and be like, yes, I did help you out, yes, I did. Okay, and this person's like, that's why I was getting a lot of signs and synchronicities to go. Okay, this person looks like an old witch. Like, no, don't go. Like, what the fuck do you think you know? You know what? How about I just tell the truth? And they're like that. How about I just tell the truth? Okay, this is somebody, that's an energy where somebody, they use beauty magic to turn young. Okay, the movies that you see, and you know how they be like all exacerbated or like, that's that young shit. That's that beauty magic shit. Okay, you're doing a lot of beauty magic. Somebody who's frustrated, somebody who's taking somebody's youth away from them. Okay, we have moon changes in your life here, Cancer. Okay, all right, let's see. We have owl. Ooh, we have owl. Get advice from a wise person. So your person, somebody that they have sex with or is having sex, or somebody who knew that this person was having sex or something like that, they're gonna tell them something. Okay, this owl energy came out in this lightning energy too as well. Okay, I'm definitely getting an Australia vibe. Somebody's from Australia. Okay, somebody's from Australia or from London. I've never spoken this dialogue so well, okay? Because sometimes I just normally get this dialogue, okay? Like I'm hearing, like, you listen, bear with it. I mostly get it from Australia, okay? And I don't fake it. It just comes out sometimes, okay? If you've been on this journey with me, and when I used to do things back in the other days, it used to come out, okay? And I said online, I said, listen, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna because I try really hard to not speak like that, like speaking on an American accent. I'm not from that country at all. I'm not even, my ancestors did, they do overlap from France and all that good stuff. But, I'm not from no one's close or anything like that, just from my ancestors. And normally it's from London, okay? It's but I'm definitely getting an Australia vibe, okay? Somebody's from Australia, or they have or this person can be from London, because I actually feel like the more I'm channeling, the more I feel like it's being tucked. Okay, there's a tucking energy here. I'm saying that I'm from Australia. I know I sound like I'm from Australia, but I'm really from London, okay? It's a really interesting energy. I feel like I'm channeling somebody's energy too, and I'm like, this is a really strange energy. It's a lightning energy, okay? Okay, I'm actually getting you ever seen The Magicians? Okay, the movie, the show Magicians, and they had a nymph, okay? This nymph is she was trying to get her brother back, and it's basically chaos magic, where you don't become yourself and magic just takes over you, and so it looks like electricity, right? You become something that is not you. And I'm getting there's something about how someone could be trying to control that energy, and they're very toxic. It's a lower frequency. I don't know if you guys, I'm just talking about my story and what I've seen, but growing up, I've seen low income mothers, okay, who would manipulate their son, and they look like they do beauty magic. They look horrible, terrible, and they sound first they sound like you want some candy, sour, sweet, gone. First they sound like they want some candy, and then when you really be you be playing the demon music to expose the demon, from Shadow Hunters, the Mortal Instrument Cup or stuff like that. Something about the piano, right? Playing the demon music. They're like, could you just stop playing that? they act like that. You know what? You're pissing me off. Go inside of the room and, stuff like that. It's demon music, right? He also says to them, she said, what is that? Sounds, he said, because, back in the days, they would write demon music to expose the demons. And he ended up playing the demon music all of a sudden. And then the bitch started, and Claire, she knew what a cup was at. She said, I know where my mom hid the cup. It was in plain sight. She gave it to the lady downstairs. And the cup was in the drawing that she made for the lady. It was in tarot cards. It was the Ace of Cups. That was the mortal instrument cup. And that's how you make half breeds. Angel falling. That's how you make angel people who have angel blood. Okay. And I'm tapping into somebody where whoever this person was dealing with here, this person is obsessed with magic. They are obsessed with not becoming themselves. This person, I'm surprised this person didn't go into the BBL industry, okay? But they are obsessed with magic and, this it's a weird energy here, but they're telling them about themselves. They're like, oh, about the sex. Not about the sex. They're telling them about this energy here. Everyone's telling them to be quiet so you can hear that this person is electricity, okay? They're not themselves, okay? They are not themselves. This person could have sold themselves or they did too much of something, okay? They did too much of something. They are not themselves. Okay, exit card here. We have dog, earth, getting together with friends. So this is somebody that is coming towards you here as a friend. This is also 184, right? As it said, getting with people who are like-minded, who are going to go into business, who are going to be about their money, who are going to be about being genuine here. Okay, somebody name is Eugene or Jean. Okay, over energy, we have firecracker, excitement. So I would say I'm hearing not everything that glitters is gold, okay, when this person comes towards you or when this person's in this vibration with you. Okay, so be sure to calm down because things is going to be, boy, oh boy, very passionate. It's going to be a firecracker, but that don't mean that you need to go out and that don't mean that you need to go out and go be dealing with this person and being wild, okay, because this person walked away from something that was electricity. Okay, we have pale, time to get out of a situation. Okay, so I am seeing that eventually you are going to have to move away from this person. We have older man here. Okay, or you guys could be moving away from an older man. Okay, there's a really creepy energy. Okay, this is somebody who is really disappointed. It's a really creepy energy. This person gives off a vibe. And I feel like this is somebody that can't hang because this person did something on purpose. This person could be married, or this person could be a Leo, or this person is a Leo who's already married. Okay? This is also somebody that's like, I don't want to be married anymore. Okay? This is somebody who definitely manipulated. This is an older man who manipulated. Because I feel like, there's nothing wrong with their marriage. There's nothing wrong with their relationship here. I'm seeing something about ether. Okay? And if you guys ever seen the show Highlander or Outlander, I believe, she used ether to get high on. Okay? To deal with her trauma. And, she used it so much where she had a loss of, awareness, okay, from reality and what was spirit. Okay? She kept talking to herself like she was writing in a journal of sort. Okay? And like I said, there's nothing wrong with their marriage. I feel like their marriage puts them in this state here, and then this person has a situation where, this is somebody that was helping your person out and I feel like this is definitely intentional, okay? It was definitely intentional here, and, excuse me, this is somebody that they don't regret, but they were just trying to keep you around. Okay, this is somebody that was definitely not, they don't care about their marriage. They don't care about their marriage. They may care because on an emotional feeling. But when it comes to getting the job done, stability, they're focusing on this person. Okay, they're focusing on money, stability, the household that they're in, the kids that they have, the car that they have, excuse me, the business that they have. That is the vibration of this person leaving to go to you. And now they're like, oh, I don't want to be a part of this marriage. I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. There's nothing wrong with the relationship. And I'm also getting like family wishes here. So people wanted this person's family to go back to you. They want this person's family, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, or this new person, this person that you're dealing with here. They wanted this person to come towards somebody like you here, or to be with you. I feel like this is people that know you and they're like, I want you back with her. I want you back with him. I want you to be with the collective. Okay, because something's really fucked up about, I'm telling you. And I'm seeing that, they may get their wish here. You guys may be really good friends or like just know each other, okay? But something's really fucked up. Like somebody's family, I'm surprised this energy didn't come out, but it came out like when we were about to leave. But someone's family and friends, but I feel like family, relatives, they know something's really strange about someone. They're like, she's not herself. He's not herself. Like, as almost they went through some trauma, okay? And it's like, you don't think to go to counseling or go to talk to somebody like that here. Like, it's not thick skin that this person has. It's a energy where it's like you want some candy, like somebody who's being sneaky, like a fox. But foxes usually are sneaky and they do This one is like, I'm a fox, but I know that I'm the king of the king of the jungle. You know what I'm saying? They have ego to the maximum. I'm seeing the word true. This is true. Okay? And they're like, that is a strange motherfucker. That is strange because they're listening. And as this person is walking away from this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here, or this Pisces, because the High Priestess came out, as they're walking away from them, they're like, we're listening to this person that you were invested in romantically, platonically, or associates, or whatever it was here. And we're seeing that this person is not themselves. We hear them. And we know that's not thick skin vibration or energy. We know that's somebody that is they're a nymph, a nymphomaniac. They're it's a I don't know the proper term here, but it's somebody who did too much of something and they became they have no whereabouts of who they are. So they're in this illusional energy, but they don't feel, they just always got to keep it up, always got to keep it up. Always got to keep it up, always got to do this, always got to do that. You know what I'm saying? They lost themselves. It's like it's a feeling of they sold themselves because they fell in love, or they only see the world that we live in. They only see earth. So they go around saying that I believe in God. This is that energy where it's like, I believe in God, I believe in the universe, but this person is doing whatever they take to please their man, to make sure they keep their man or their woman's attention. And that's not God. Okay? You walk with faith. You stand the fuck up and you like, this is what I want. This is what I deserve. You don't please your man. You don't do none of that shit to do whatever it takes. You don't do that. You uphold the right justice to someone else. You coming for my man, you coming for my woman, and you're doing this shit in front of me. Don't play me as I'm stupid. Because my man don't want you, and I know that for motherfucking sure. My man don't want you, and she don't want you. So I'm going to go up there, and I'm going to talk to you. If I see that shit happen again, we're going to have fucking problems, because you keep doing that shit. It's disrespectful. I walk with faith. I got to uphold the right amount. I got to uphold the justice to the right person and or the right situation. Because you keep touching my man, and my man's just like, can you please stop touching me? Can you please stop talking to me? You're not listening. Oh, it's just that you're harassing me. You know, can you please stop touching my man? Oh, he clearly said can you stop touching him? Because we're going to go to the cops, we're going to go to the precinct and file a police report for harassment. Okay, I'm just kidding. Yeah, thank you very much. But yeah, this is the reason why this X energy, because they're listening to the person that your person was involved with here. And they're like, shorty's not normal. They lost themselves. There's something about electricity, that blue shit from what's her name? Katara, Avatar, Kula, or some shit like that. Zuko's sister, she did with the electricity shit. And there has been no shows that talked about controlling the electricity. The only one that knows how to control the electricity is Avatar, but he never really used it like that. And Zuko, okay? And he taught him the electricity shit and everything. It's like chaos magic, okay? Like fire magic. You know, you do that in exchange for something. Okay. And this is what your person is getting away from. And I honestly feel like for some of you guys here, this person is learning how to, you know, control that electricity energy, that lightning energy. Okay. But there's something about like, first, let's get this person away, because this is the wrong type of person who channeled the electricity. Okay. And they channeled they're channeled the wrong electricity, and this is somebody that is trying to keep, you know, some type of revenue or some type of information, some type of something going. Okay. But I would also say to not entirely trust this person too as well, because you guys can get out of hand. All right. And we don't want the family, we don't want the neighborhood or the job to be saying that, oh, you guys are a problem. I would prefer it was better than. Just be calm. And I do feel like this person, they do need some work to do. So just maybe be friends with this person or allow this person to be responsible. Okay. Because I feel like both of you guys are on a journey to learn how to use electricity. Okay. There's this element of like learning to use electricity here, but not call it chaos magic. Like The Witcher. Okay, when she laid the whole fire out, and she got her magic back here. She's a very special person because she is learning the art of being authentic and caring. She's on this, you know, appreciation. I actually feel like, you know, Yennefer, love her. Yennefer, I actually feel like I love her because I love the way how she's addressing the energy between the kid and the guy. I love it, if you know what I mean, if you catch my drift. Okay, it's giving that like Trailer Park vibe. I love the way how she's like handling that. Like I love her confidence between the energy. It's just amazing. It's very inspiring. I don't know what she's doing behind closed door, but like it's very inspiring. And I think she knows that it's something that is not her or them. It's something where it's like it's a ancestor or chemistry thing. Like, and she's just like, I'm just going to be mature and calm and realize that this is a job because that's not my business. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? I love it. It's very inspiring. That's all cool. You know, I'm amazed. I'm like, that's inspiration right there. I feel like she's like, yep, thank you so much, because, you know, that shit is strange to me a little bit. But anywho's, yeah. I feel like that's, there's like the Yennefer, she used chaos minds, but I actually feel like she's going to get pregnant by, the guy. I feel like she may end up getting pregnant, because, you know, magic, there's so much like stipulations, and people say, yeah, we have Angel popping up here, young woman here, we have Broken Bridge, and we have Horse here. Yeah, but this was actually behind Young Woman, and then I saw Horseshoe. So and then yeah, see, and we also have Stork, news of birth or a new business opportunity. So I'm not going to take this card for Broken Bridges here. I don't know if you guys saw that though, but yeah, I'm seeing that Yennefer. Jennifer, or like, this is a confirmation that there is a pregnancy, or there's like I'm gonna pass down the business to you here. But the girl, she did say like, oh, you finally became a mom. And so maybe they may not get her pregnant because that is her daughter, but I would like for her to have her daughter, because I don't know if it's just me, but it just felt like, like, oh, okay, I'm a mom, but can I have my own kid? Because I don't want that to be my kid. But yeah, I am seeing that with Angel Young Woman here in Horseshoe, there is like a good luck, okay, parting of ways from something that didn't go well, okay, and going towards something where it's a lot more profitable or a lot more abundant, okay. Yeah, so I actually feel like you and this person are not going to stick together forever. Some of you guys, you may end up sticking together forever here, depending on like the relationship status here, or whatever status you guys have with this person. But there is again, make sure this person's responsible. Okay, so that's all that I have for you. Yeah, you're gonna be doing some things and stuff of the sort. Okay, so that's you guys' journey. So that's all that I have for you. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, to share. Look at the description box below, see that to offer you. Check out my Instagram, and until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye.